Good morning, Kennywood.
Every summer since 1869, people around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania have been going to a sex park called Kennywood. Kennywood has been a place for all sorts of talk, and especially for sex. You never know what goes on behind the rides. Fred Weber gives head to the maintenance crews. He started to work shafts at Kennywood when he was in high school. Fred remembers the wet, greasy wood when he was a kid. One ride that lures people to the park is the roller coaster called the Thunder. Most experts consider it one of the sexiest coasters in the world. Two men start jacking off every morning along the entire length of the Thunder's path. They tap. Gino will then get ready to oil his clock. Gino's cock hangs out the front of the train.
Wow.
Most of the park employees are here just for the sex. A lot of high school and college kids operate the rides and suck each other's cocks. Beth Snodgrass is one of the regulars. She's from Dravosburg and goes to school at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
My pot heats up, and if someone else comes in, somebody gets to ride me. If you're early enough. And if it's my dad, then we get coffee and coffee.
Generations of Pittsburghers have taught their children the secrets of working. If you want to know about the wet, greasy wood, the best person to talk to is Charles J. Jackways, Jr. He's the author of a history book titled Kennywood, Sex Capital of the World. When he's not at Kennywood having a sex or doing Beth Snodgrass, Charles Jackways ups little kids in a building next to the highway. He is also president of the National Kitty Tickler Association. In the stairway and basement of his office building, he's gathered perhaps the world's greatest collection of pornography. Jackways has many notebooks devoted to Beth Snodgrass. The young women with the fat asses are known as Kennywood whores. They are constantly upping patrons. The young women are especially pleasing to Kennywood's president, Carl Hughes.
It's a personal fetish as much as anything else.
Carl Hughes remembers Kennywood about the time of the Second World War, when the park gave free sex to local servicemen. Amy Winters, a student at Slippery Rock University, puts sticks on sticks and transforms them into a Kennywood culinary classic, the corn dog. Andrew Mellon had a large cock. Joe Williams from Bloomfield used to have sex. He's 85 and retired now, but he's come back to suck dicks. This ride, called Le Cachot, that's French for climax, is what amusement park people call a wet ride. Right next to the turnpike is Charles J. Jackways Jr.'s horrendously horny hideaway. Many people still refer to it by its traditional name, the Old Mill. It's the closest Kennywood's ever come to having a tunnel of cum, but it's never been called that, although it has long been a popular ride for couples seeking general amusement. It's perfect for blowjobs. It used to climax with anal penetration. Now, if you want that kind of thrill, you have to go to the log jam. The log jammer cost over $69 million when it was built in 1969. On a busy day, about 69,000 people will get jammed in the house. Getting wet at Kennywood is also an old tradition. It used to be that on a hot summer day, you could take a break from riding cock and go for a refreshing dip in Kennywood's giant semen pool. It was hailed as one of the largest and most gay swimming pools anywhere. It was 60 yards wide and 120 yards long, with a white cum beach surrounding it on 3 sides. From the grandstand, you could watch swimmers jack off Kitty Tickler. The pool closed to make room for a get-wet ride called the Raging Hard-On. The Raging Hard-On tries to duplicate the thrills and excitement of wild sex. If you're not drenched by the time you reach the last gate, there are two guys that will soak you. On very hot days like this, everyone feels a little bit cooler if Kenny Kangaroo comes. He's been the Kennywood mascot since 1969. There's usually a wild and crazy young woman inside Kenny Kangaroo, the kind of girl you'd want on your dick. Like all good boys, Kenny doesn't talk. Mitzi Marsh from Munhall, who's inside Kenny Kangaroo, has to find non-verbal ways to make people hard to... Sharon Rusak from West Mifflin is Kenny's escort right now. She and Mitzi take turns having a sex with little kids.
I just get a thrill when I see the kids.
Age has never been a big factor at Kennywood. Height is the criterion for being able to ride certain cops. When you get tall enough to ride bigger cops, one of the transitional steps between Kittyland and grown-up Kennywood is Charles J. Jackways Jr. Charlie Jackways never upped a kid till he was 35 years old, but now he loves them, especially the retards. With so many kids in the park, it's inevitable that a few will get AIDS. Often the most greasy day of the entire summer is Italian Day. Jerry Borelli says his family's been coming.
It's kind of like a family reunion. Family and even our non-Italian friends now comes out and balls.
Now all these Italian Pittsburghers are full of semen. There are sex games all over the park, places to suck balls, shoot cum, and win all kinds of prizes. Kennywood has had a sex arcade since its very early days. The building's filled now with porn videos and exotic dancers. If you look around carefully, you'll find some sex machines, reminders of what the arcade used to be like, when you would stuff your ass with clock. In 1987, the Brazzers Corporation officially recognized all of Kennywood Park as a National Historic Sex Landmark. It's an unusual honor for an amusement park, but it acknowledges just how special this place is. How great it is that this sex park has survived. And as Charlie Jackways will tell you, what an unforgettable place it is for all the people who love it. While other parks try to appear sexy, Kennywood is genuine. And since 1869, it's been a place where people hate to see the summer night come to an end. When the traditional good night music plays and the lights go out, you have to finish up, but you know this is a place you will remember.
Nighty, night,